Living off-grid is a lot of work, especially the way we're doing it.
1, 2, 3. Go! Doing okay up there?
Not really. Oh, you still gonna wait for Daddy?
Looking real good.
Oh, look at this. You waiting for Daddy? Where's Daddy? Jim is out of town. He's visiting his mom today. And all crew wants to do is sit here and watch the road. Just waiting. While Jim is gone, I'm going to be taking care of some things that need to get done around here, some cleaning and some other chores, and I need to work on some video editing for you guys. It's all the little things that have to get taken care of, and then when Jim gets back, we'll probably have to bust out some more building on the house. Living off-grid is a lot of work, especially the way we're doing it, because we're designing a life for ourselves and building that life almost from scratch. Don't tell Jim I used his toothbrush. Aside from all the big projects that we work on, such as building a house, there are all these smaller, everyday things that keep life moving forward. Daddy. Push you a little bit. Now, my husband does his share of work, but I'm happy to step in whenever and wherever I can too. That's just a part of our relationship and a part of building a life together and working together. You know, it's tricky balancing everything that needs to be done sometimes. Between the chores and building up a self-sufficient homestead, running a business, and sometimes spending time with family off the homestead. I really find it all worthwhile if it means making a better life for ourselves and helping others while we're doing it. Want to take a walk? Yeah, let's go. Wanna go inside? Or you want to go inside? Come on. No? Oh, you still gonna wait for Daddy? You wanna wait for Daddy out here? Okay. I'm gonna make some dinner. Who's that? Who's that? Is that Daddy? Daddy's home.
Hey, I'm back. Oh, was I gone all day? Was I gone all day? I'm sorry, buddy. I was gone all day. You were sick, weren't you? I'm back. How you doing? Good. Oh, non-stop love fest. Ah. He's happy, look at that. He's happy. Are you happy? Oh. Wow. You're never gonna trust me again. All right, now the action begins. Woo! Why am I channeling Ric Flair again? The Nature Boy! Who was your favorite 80s wrestler? Jess, who was your favorite 80s wrestler?
Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Macho Man Randy Savage. Is that the first one that came to your mind?
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Snap it to a Slim Jim! Really unexpected turn of events. We were expecting to do more cobbing, but since we had that help, I just thought it would be a little more prudent to try and do another course. And my brother, that's who was out here helping us. He does an excellent job of mixing. Tony, if you're watching this, always a beautiful job when a guy's out here. That guy works fast, and the work is just quality. That's quality mixing. I thought I was a master mixer. This guy, he's on another level.
And we got a lot done.
This is so exciting. From the outside, we're over 5 feet off of the ground. And from our floor, it is probably about 4 feet. Woo, she's beating that thing like it owes her money. This wall is growing fast, and that's one thing I wanted to make sure she was aware of too, because these bags are super thick, much more than those smaller ones we were using, and that's kind of good and bad. Like, so these courses have been taking us longer, but really they're much thicker, so
the height is building up.
The height is building up much quicker with each course, so it's something to take into consideration. Rip the box out?
Yeah.
Okay. Count of 3.
Wait.
Okay.
Let's see.
Probably not.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh. Yeah, I think we did it, huh?
Did it.
That looks like a badass fan bag. We did it! Badass fan bag! Just pointing out here, it took Jess about a half hour to measure the distance between the bag and this other bag. But look how perfectly it came out. That is how you want to do it. Take your time, do it right, right? Woo! It's beautiful. That is beautiful work.
But no, it's not lined up the other way.
Shit, they're not supposed to know that. It's perfect. Oh man, this was exhausting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's a lot to do in one day. You almost did a complete full course of just, it's just like kind of filling and laying the bags, and even that was pretty physically exhausting, right?
Yeah, and I kept getting a bunch of little injuries, which didn't help.
Doing okay up there?
Not really.
What's going on?
Whacking my leg.
We'll have to be a little bit more careful if we ever come into that. Don't jam out the slider right into her leg.
Yeah, well, it was kind of tricky because this was the first course that I've done mostly just standing on top of the wall, I'm not used to it yet, so I was kind of trying to figure out like where to position myself to fill the bags and then to lay them over. And then with the slider, taking that slider off, it was a little awkward. I should have just gotten down off the wall before we did that, because I was kind of like cornered next to the form.
Next time we know better.
Luckily, I mean, it's just minor injuries, but
yeah, it looked bad at first. It had like this huge welt, but the swelling kind of went down. No bleeding, right? Or very little blood.
Yeah, just it tore the skin just a little bit, but yeah, mostly just swelling and bruising. And I took a few breaks while we were working to ice it. It's just gonna have a big bruise.
All right, so what we've been doing is using the fan bag box. Special little box I made a while ago. Really does an awesome job of making these fan bags.
What a fan bag is I guess it's a fan-shaped bag. It's like a wedge-shaped. This end, furthest from the form, is going to be wider than the side that's closer to the form.
For the Gothic arch, I also attached a little string line, and that way we can be sure that we get the right curvature going all the way up. And we weren't sure if the fan bag box would do well for this, but it looks like we're dead on, at least right now, so that's really good. These fan bags going around these arches are going to make an incredibly strong and sturdy shape for these windows. It's not just for looks. One thing I wanted to talk to you about, the fan bags. Now, our first couple of fan bags didn't turn out so well, but I think that's okay. I don't think we needed them quite at that point. But I seen you working on the fan bags. To me, you seemed a lot more confident with it. So what do you think the keys were for you to make a good fan bag?
Well, I think we made the soil a little more moist than we usually do for regular bags. And I think that helped to really tamp it solid. And that's the key, because we have to tamp it as we're filling the bags, which we usually don't do with the bags. We usually fill all the bags and then tamp them all at the same time. So with the fan bags, I was like filling and tamping, and I really tried to tamp it nice and hard and firm and thoroughly, and I think that really helped. And we also put the chicken wire around it in the box, which got in the way of the tamping a little bit, but it wasn't too bad, and it gave me something to grip onto while I was lifting the bags, which really helped too. And it kind of kept the bottom in place a little more, I think.
Looking real good. So I just kind of want to bring specific attention to how I'm tamping this area right here, because I think it's kind of unique as to how I've been tamping things so far. See, now our fan bag over here has already been tamped, so I don't want to tamp this. I'm going to start tamping here, and I'm going to tamp this so that it applies pressure onto the fan bag so that everything's nice and tight over here. Then I'll just keep on working my way down the line this way. Course number 9, course number 9. Well, course number 9 is done and in the bag. Man, so much is going on. I'm gonna give this lady a rub down later. Relax these muscles, she deserves it. Did a lot of work. Thanks for holding down the fort when I was visiting my mom.
Yep.
She got all the things done. These walls are going up so quick. Over 5 feet tall now. That's crazy. Alright, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you see this dome grow. We'll catch you in the next video.